Imagine being confused for your cousin for 5 million years. That's the Mastodon's life story. Let's find out who they really were. Although they looked similar, mastodons and mammoths were distant relatives, not the same animal. Mastodons belonged to the genus Mammoth, and they lived mostly in North and Central America for nearly 5 million years, until disappearing around 10,000 years ago. Unlike mammoths, mastodons weren't grazers, they were browsers, feeding on twigs, leaves, and shrubs in dense forests. We know this from fossilized dung and from the plant remains found in their teeth. And here is a fun little side note. The word mastodon literally means nipple tooth. It comes from ancient Greek mastos, meaning breast, and odous, meaning tooth, because their molars had cone-shaped cusps. So, yes, scientists look at their teeth and they said, oh yes, that has to be a nipple. Science? It's weird sometimes. In 2020, scientists analyzed DNA from mastodon fossils and discovered something fascinating. Mastodons didn't arrive in North America all at once. There were actually multiple waves of migration, especially during warmer periods. Their DNA even shows regional differences, meaning mastodons from one area were genetically distinct from those in another. So we weren't looking at one massive population, but several different mastodon tribes living very different lives. And their tusks? They hold even more secrets. Like tree rings, tusks grow in layers, and the scientists can read them to discover a mastodon's age, stress level, and even migration patterns. Some tusks even show signs that mothers weaned their young earlier during hard times. Inside those tusks is a lifetime of stories written year by year. Of course, climate and food weren't their only challenge. At the Mammoth site in Washington, archaeologists found a mastodon rib with a bone spear tip embedded in it. It's dated to over 13,800 years ago, making it one of the earliest known examples of humans hunting giant Ice Age animals. This discovery tells us that even early humans were skilled hunters, and mastodons were part of their world. But did hunting alone cause extinction? Probably not. Most scientists today agree that the combination of climate change and human pressure led to their extinction. As the Ice Age ended, forests became grasslands, destroying their habitat. And while their world was changing, they were also being hunted. It was a double whammy, shrinking ecosystems and growing threats. And for mastodons, it was too much. Mastodon versus mammoth. It's easy to confuse mastodons and mammoths, but they weren't the same. Mammoths have domed skulls, flat ridged teeth, and grazed in open tundras. Mastodons had flatter skulls, cone-shaped molars, and lived in forests, eating branches and shrubs. Their bodies were also shorter and stockier, with legs built for trees, not plains. Two different creatures, two different worlds. And here is a wild twist. Some historians believe the Greek myth of the Cyclops might have started with mastodon skulls. If you've ever seen one from the front, it has a massive hole in the center where the trunk once attached. But if you don't know, it looks just like a single eye socket. And here is the amazing part. In what is now Greece, scientists have found remains of giant mastodons, especially Mammoth borsoni, one of the largest species ever discovered. In northern Greece, They uncovered fossils with tusks over 5 meters long. So it's easy to imagine ancient people stumbling across one of the skulls and turning it into a legend. And if you ever want to see a mastodon up close, you can. The Film Museum in Chicago has one of the most complete skeletons ever found. The American Museum of Natural History in New York features Ice Age fossils, including mastodons. And the Mastodons State Historic Site in Missouri is where humans and mastodons once shared the land. These aren't just bones, they're stories preserved in stone. That's it for today. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you liked most about mastodons. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you enjoyed it. See you next time. Goodbye.